Good evening to one and all. So up to in the last session, we discussed about the concept of cloud basics and Azure account creation. In the last session, we discussed. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about marketplace in Azure and then subscription, how to launch the Windows server. Those are the concepts we'll discuss one by one. Now, in the last session, we discussed how to create Azure account. Just I had to open my Azure account, Azure portal login, Microsoft Azure portal. Click on this one. Sign in. Enter your email address and the password. Whatever you are given. Sign in. Okay. This is Azure portal. It is showing here. The marketplace is Azure marketplace is online store that contains thousands of IT software applications and services built by industry-leading technology companies. Here, if you want to know the marketplace in Azure, at the top search box is there. You have to type it marketplace. See here. Click on this option. Here, when we click on the marketplace, on the left side, we'll see that under the marketplace, those are recently created, private plans, favorites, and the categories, right? Under the category, there are many categories are there. IT and management tools. Those are IT and management tools. Those are compute service, the tools which are providing total. Mute your mic, ma. No, I'm not providing the recording. Right. So if you are search on the search box marketplace, at the left side, under the marketplace categories which are showing compute, security. If you see security 2516, security third-party tools are also involved in the Azure. In analytics, developer tools are there. Web tools are there. Networking, AI and machine learning tools. Those are the AI and machine learning tools are there, including third party. Those are the AI and the machine learning tools. Those are storage, DevOps, right? Like that, the marketplace is online store that contains thousands of IT software applications and services built by industry leading technology companies. When we search on the marketplace, when we click on the marketplace, at the left side, we can see the categories based on our requirement. We can select the category and select the service as per our requirement. Right. That's about the Azure marketplace. Now, the another one is in this session, we are going to discuss the subscription. One is marketplace. Second one is a subscription we are going to discuss. The Azure subscription is mandatory when you are using Azure resources. Suppose if you want to launch Linux server, you are launching the virtual machine, means you want to launch the Linux server, you want to launch the Windows server, your subscription is mandatory. An Azure subscription is mandatory when you are using Azure resources. An Azure resource is manageable items like a database, web applications, virtual network, virtual machine, or the storage that is available on Azure. Here, that Azure tenant is it's a dedicated and trusted instance of Azure Active Directory. Sir, in my account, there is the subscriptions are there. Go to the home page. Home page. Here, the subscriptions are there. Click on this subscription. When you are creating the first time in the Azure by using your credit card and your mobile number and your email ID, the first one is free trial. First 1 month it is providing free trial. It is providing. Now the subscription name will see that pay as you go. Whatever the service I am using, but that service utilization, I have to pay the amount. Now this is the subscription. An Azure subscription is mandatory when you are using Azure resources. Azure resource is manageable items. Like if you want to use the database, mandatory subscription is there. Without subscription, we can't use the resource. If you want to use the virtual network without resource, without subscription, we can't do that one. If you want to use the virtual machine, like if you want to launch the Linux server, if you want to launch the Windows server, the subscription is mandatory. If you want to store the data also for the storage account, the subscription is mandatory. This is the subscription. First time, if you are logging to your Azure account, the free trial subscription is there. After that, pay as you go. The subscription, whatever the service you are using, based on that service utilization, we have to pay them. Next here, Azure tenant is there. Azure tenant is nothing but it's a dedicated and trusted instance of Azure Active Directory. Tenant is automatically created when your organization or you have to sign up in the Azure, Microsoft Azure. See here in the subscriptions, here, this is whenever I am creating the Azure account, this is the tenant. Default tenant it is showing. This is the default tenant, right? Here, if you see, look at this diagram in this one. I'm showing the diagrammatically. In this one, in Azure subscription, see here, the tenant is the root one for every Azure account. That is users, groups, and the IAM user. The Active Directory we have to use. Under the tenant, we have to use the subscriptions. We have to use the subscription, free trial, pay as you go, or other one. The subscription we have to use. Under the subscription, we have to use the resource groups. You may use the database, you may use the storage, or you may use the virtual machine, or you may use the networking. That is, the tenant is the top one. Under the tenant, the subscriptions are there. It may be the free trial, or you may use pay per go, pay per as you go. So under the subscription, we may use database resource, or you may use virtual machine, or you may use storage, or you may use the network. Whatever the resources we are using, under the subscription only it is possible. By using the virtual machine, you have to launch the Linux server. You may launch the Windows server. You may launch the Red Hat Linux server, right? The storage, we can store your data using the storage resource. That is, the subscription is mandatory. Subscription is mandatory. This is diagrammatically, I am representing subscription, the resource group, which I am representing diagrammatically, right? Here, Azure tenant is our Azure account. See that. Azure tenant is our Azure account. It's also call it as a primary domain. Primary domain. Azure subscription is our billing account. Whatever the service you are using in Azure, we are getting the bill for the subscription. First 1 month it is providing the free trial. 1 month it is providing the free trial. If you go to the Azure Active Directory, we can search the subscription option. Total, the Azure is providing 3 types of subscriptions are providing. First 30 days, free trial is providing. All the services it is working under the free trial, 30 days. Then pay as you go. Is the third one, members offer the support subscription. I'm not using this one. Support subscription. Those are types of subscriptions in Azure, right? This is about the subscription. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about how to launch the Windows server. That we'll see with hands-on. That we'll see with hands-on. You know, what is the virtual machine? What is the virtual machine? Anyone can send the message in the chat window. Chat option is there. What is the virtual machine? What is the virtual machine? It's a web service that provides secure, scalable compute capacity in the cloud computing. It's a virtual server in Azure Virtual Machine for running applications on Azure infrastructure. The Azure is currently supporting a variety of operating systems. It is supporting Ubuntu, Windows Server, Red Hat Linux, CentOS, Oracle Linux. The different variety of operating systems is supporting the Azure. Now, when I log into my Azure account, this is my Azure account. Here I want to launch the virtual machine. First, we have to create the resource group. Or from the virtual machine creation, we can use the resource group also. We can create it. First, I am creating the resource group. How we have to create the resource group is, here, click on resource option is there, resource group. Click on create resource group. Here, what the subscription? In my account, pay as you go. But if for the first time you are using the Azure account, that is the free trial is providing. Now, I am given the resource group name is US102 I am using. So the resource detail, the reason, those are the availability reasons in the Azure. Those many availability reasons are supported Azure. Now I am selecting out of those reasons, Central India I am selecting. Under the Central India region, I am creating the resource group is US102. Click on create and review. Click on create option. The resource group is created. See here, US102 in the region Central India, it is creating the resource group. Fine. Now, I want to launch the Windows server from the data center, Central India. What are the steps we have to follow? What are the steps we have to follow? Here, virtual machine option is there. This icon is there. Or in the search box, you have to type it, virtual machine. Select this option. Here, if you want to create, if you want to launch the virtual machine, click on create option. The create option, here it is showing, or it is also showing here also. See that? We can select Azure Virtual Machine. Or you can click on here also. We can select Azure Virtual Machine. Click on this one. Here, subscription is pay as you go. Resource group Just now I am creating the resource group. If we are not creating the resource group, here also we can create the resource group. No problem at all. But at the beginning, I am creating the resource group. If we are not creating in beginning, then now we can create the resource group, create new. Here already I am created the resource group. We can select the resource group. The virtual machine name, the instance details we have to fill it. The instance detail is I want to launch and connect the Windows server. That's why I am given the name is virtual machine name is Windows I am given. See, my resource group is created in Central India. That's why it is automatically selected. Automatically selected. Right? Availability zone 1 I am using. Default it is 1 is there. 1, 2, 3 in the Central India. I am choosing the default one only. Right. Security group is automatically taken. Now I want to launch Windows server. You have to choose the image. Image is nothing but which operating system we are using. You want to launch. That is, we can click on this option. Here we have to choose the Windows. Okay. Virtual machine architecture 64. We can select as is. We can select the size. That is B1, standard B1S. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. Here, if we click on see all the sizes, click on this option. See here, Azure is supporting in Central India 694 sizes are providing. As per your business requirement, we can choose it. If you want to choose B2MS, it is providing 2 CPUs, 8 GB RAM is providing. See that 8 GB RAM is providing. Here it is charges 5,595 per month. B1, yes, it is the general purpose, 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. Here it is providing 2 data disks. 2 data disks. That is per month 871 rupees, the cost it is providing. If you want to choose this one, D8SV3, it is providing 8 CPUs, 32 GB RAM, 16 data disks are providing. The cost is 45,176 per month. If you want to D series, those are the D series sizes which are available in Azure. B series. Like that, it is providing the Azure sizes in Central India, 694 sizes are providing. Right? Now I am selecting with the minimum one only. Okay. That is, I am selecting the resource group US 102 virtual machine. I am given the name is Windows. I am given the region is Central India. Okay. I am given the operating system Windows Server. Size is B1. Yes, it is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. Now, the next step is administrator account details we have to fill in. What the username you want to give it? My name I am given. My name I am given. And then we have to enter the password for the virtual machine. I am entering the password for the virtual machine. I have to enter. This is the password I am entering. Right? And we have to confirm the password. After that, if you want to click on disks present, no need. Disks, whatever the disk, I will tell you in upcoming sessions in detail. 127 GB it is providing if you are choosing the Windows server, right? And also 4 GB additional are also providing. Networking, click on next option. The networking details which are showing virtual network, Windows VNet, subnet, right? And public IP for this launched server, right? All those things, whatever the default things which are providing, you can click on next option, next management, click on the next monitoring as it is. Directly we can click on create and review also. Click on advanced, click on tags. For easy identification purpose, you are given the tags. I'm not given right now. Click on review and create. Right here, we have to click on create option. Now it is ready. See that at the top, it is in progress. See the deployment is in progress. It's taking time, 1 or 2 minutes time. Wait. Now it is, their setup is progress. Deployment is in progress. Okay. It is in under progress. Okay. Go to the home. Here in virtual machine, click on that. What the virtual machine name you are given? Windows. Windows. Click on this one. See, at the right side, you are getting the public IPv4. Have to copy this one and paste it on the notepad. Public IPv4 of my virtual machine. If you scroll down, see that here the location is Central India, Zone 1. Resource group is US 102. Operating system is Windows. See, it is providing the details. Tags are not given. If you scroll down, it is also showing the private IPv4. Size is standard 1PS. It is providing 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. Disks, normal I am given, 127 GB it is providing. If you want to doubt what is the Windows Server default disk size is, this is, we can click on this one. Disks option is there. See that it is providing 127 GB default. Additional 4 GB it is providing. 4 GB it is providing. I'll show you. Right? Now I had to click on the virtual machine. I get the details. Networking details of this virtual machine is showing. Disks virtual machine is disk of this virtual machine it is showing. Now I copy this public IPv4, right? Now I want to connect this virtual machine, this Windows server. How we had to connect it? How we had to connect this virtual machine is, that is, on your laptop, if you are using the Windows operating system, remote desktop connection is there. Click on this option. Here we had to copy and paste the public IPv4. Copy and paste the public IPv4. Click on connect. Click on connect. Here we had to give username. What the username you are given, that is for creating the virtual machine. That's name we had to give it. And we had to enter the password. Whatever the password you are given while creating the virtual machine, that password you can give and then click on OK option. Click on yes. Right. Now see that Windows server is connected. Wait for few minutes. It's taking time. Okay. Now the Windows atmosphere is there. I am launch and connect the Windows server in Azure. See, if you want to doubt, this is the public IPv4. 20.193.139.0. See, 20.193.139.0 means I launch and connect the Windows server in Azure from the data center, Central India. Central India. Okay, I am connected. See, wait. It's taking time. It's also in running. Okay. If you click on File Explore here, this PC we have to click on that. Now we'll see for C drive 127 GB it is providing. If you launch and connect the Windows server from Azure, it is providing 127 GB. Apart from that, temporary storage is providing 4 GB temporary storage is providing. Temporary storage is providing. Sir, I need to add additional volume of data. We can add additional volume of data also from upcoming classes. Right? If you launch and connect the Windows server, the default C drive storage is 127. Temporary storage is 4 GB is provided. Okay. Temporary storage, it is providing 4 GB. Default for Windows server is 127 GB. It is provided. If you want to doubt, here also we can see that. From here also, disks option is there. It is providing 127. 4 GB temporary storage it is providing. In the launch the instance size also it is showing. Size also it is showing. Okay, for Windows server. Fine. Those are the steps we have to follow to launch and connect the Windows server. To launch and connect the Windows server. Fine. Now, I want to terminate the Windows server. What are the steps we have to follow? To terminate the Windows server, click on the server, select this server. Here, delete option is there. If you are chosen the stop option, next if you are open your Azure account, then we can start option is enabled. Start option is enabled. That is a stop. If you are deleting permanently, that server is deleted from Azure data center. You are the students for practicing, so we can delete that resource, that server. Click on delete option. Now here we'll put the tick mark and here we have to type it delete. Click on delete option. Click on delete option. See, now it is deleting. It is in progress. See that in this bell mark. It is indicating marking. Means it is in deleting from the data center. From the data center. Wait. It is taking the time. Refresh. Now go to the home virtual machine. It's also there. Now it is in progress. Now see that when I refresh this one, now the Windows virtual server, it's not there. It is deleted from the data center. Now go to the home page. You are creating to launch and connect the Windows server, that is for the virtual machine. You are creating the resource group. That resource group also we can delete it. Whatever you are created for practicing purpose, all those things we are deleted. In the free trial, that is no problem at all. Once for the paper use, then we can delete all those things. Resource group option is there. We can select, we can click on this resource group. Now, delete resource group option is there. Click on this one. We can copy the resource group name. Here we have to type it or paste it here. Click on delete. Click on delete. The resource group US102 is deleting. It's in progress. See that. In the notification, we'll see that mark is moving, line is moving, means it is in progress. The resource group is deleting. It's taking time. Yes, the virtual machine is deleted. That's why I'm not closing this one. It is automatically terminated. Fine. Okay. See that deleting resource group is running. It's in progress. Wait for a few minutes. Now the resource group is not there. Now go to the resource group. Refresh this one. That US102, it's not showing. One more resource group, network watching RG is created. RG is created. That one also we can delete it. So I'll open that, delete resource group. Here we have to copy this resource group name and type it here on the search box, on this box. Click on delete. Delete. Otherwise, if you are not deleting, you are getting a bill. That's why. It's in progress. Notification is in progress. Okay. Wait. It's deleting. It's progress. Wait for a few more minutes. Yes, now it is deleting. Go for home page. Resource group option is there. It's in under progress, I think. Go for resource group. Wait, it is also in progress. It's not deleted. Refresh. Wait. Okay. Those are the steps we have to follow to launch and connect Windows Server. Those are the steps I am providing. Pin to pin steps I am providing. See that? Go to virtual machine first, log into Azure account, go to virtual machine, click on create option. We can click on virtual machine. First, we have to create the resource group, or otherwise, while creating the virtual machine also, we can create the resource group. How to create the resource group? Those are the steps I am providing, right? And then click on OK. To create the virtual machine, we have to enter the virtual machine name. We can select the region, and then we can select the image, operating system, Windows or Linux. I am choosing the Windows. And then we can select the size. I am selecting B1S. Why I am selecting the B1S is the free service eligible. 1 CPU, 1 GB RAM is providing. And then click on select. We have to enter username and the password. While giving the password, those are the rules we have to follow. Password must have three of the following: one lowercase character, one uppercase character, one number, and one special character. That is, you must have three of the following things: one lowercase, one uppercase, one number, and special character. Number are the special character, right? The value must be between 12 and 123 character length, the password. You have to enable the RDP. When you are launch and connect the Windows server, RDP is automatically enabled. The RDP port number is 3389. We are seen or not, I don't know. And then whatever the disk networking, click on next option. Present, no need. Present those steps, we can no need. Right? Directly we can go for review and create. Review and create. This option we can click on that. Click on create option. Your virtual machine is created, and then we can copy the public IPv4. You can open the remote desktop connection from your laptop. You have to enter the public IPv4, and then we can follow the steps. Those are the steps we have to follow. Anyone have any queries regarding to launch and connect the Windows server? Now see that there is no resources group. There is no resource group. See here. There is no resource group. Okay. Anyone have any queries? It's very simple to launch and connect the Windows server. First, we had to create the resource group. How we had to create the resource group? Click on resource group. Click on create resource group. We can select the subscription. We have to give the resource group name, US102 or whatever the resource group name we can give it. We can select the region. I am selecting Central India region. I am selecting direct. We can click on review plus create. Click on create. Okay. The resource group is created with the name US102. Fine. Fine. Now you want to launch and connect the Windows server. For that, you can click on virtual machine. Create option is there. Azure virtual machine, we can select it. Here, we can select the resource group, US102. Virtual machine name, I am given as Windows. Here, the reason is Central India. Availability zone, zone 1 I am selecting. Now you are launching the Windows server. We can choose this one. And size is B1S, 1 CPU, 1 GB memory is providing. We had to give the server name. My name I am given. And we had to give the password. While entering the password, those are the minimum things we had to provide it. One uppercase, one lowercase, number, and the special character we had to give it. And again, we had to confirm this password. Right? Direct, we can click on review and create. No need to follow present those steps. Present those steps. Direct, we can click on review and create. Click on create option. virtual machine is created. Submitting its deployment is in progress. Wait for a few minutes. After that, your virtual machine is created, and then we can connect your virtual machine using the remote desktop connection. Why? Because you are launch and connect the Windows server. We can connect it from your laptop. We have to use the remote desktop connection. Okay, those are the steps we have to follow. Anyone have any queries? Again, I am repeating in this session, 2 times I am explained how to launch and connect the Windows server. It's in progress. See, it's taking time. Slowly, one by one, I have to introduce. It is progress. See that? If you go to the home page, virtual machine, Windows server, you have to open. Now, public IPv4 is there. You can copy the public IPv4 from your laptop. We have to use remote desktop connection. On the remote desktop connection, we have to enter the public IPv4 and the username, whatever the username you are given for your virtual machine, you have to enter the username and the password, right? Then you are connecting your Windows server from Azure data center. Those are the steps we have to follow. Anyone have any queries? No queries? Then I can end the session. From the next class, how to launch and connect the Linux server and how to transfer the files from your system to launched Linux server and from your system to launched Windows server. In the next session, we'll discuss with hands-on. Okay. After completion of your practice, everything you can delete it. Everything you can delete it. Right? No questions? Obel Reddy.
No questions, sir.
Praveen. Praveen.
No questions, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I can terminate. I can close the session. I can end the session. Okay.
Yes, thank you.